Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Masterpiece Monday. I am your host, Mr. Bevers. That's right, we're back again with one of every set that ever had a masterpiece printed in it. Of course, we've got Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Amonkhet, and Hour of Devastation. And of course, we have our expeditions, our inventions, and our invocations. That's right. So, we're doing a little bit of a giveaway. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's give you a little rundown of what's going on. And that is, if you leave a comment below in this video telling me which set you think might have a masterpiece in it next week, in next week's video, when I open up the cards, if you voted and you were correct and there was a masterpiece open in the set that you chose, you have a chance to win all of the rares, full art lands, foils, and uncommons that we open. We've already had one winner in this series. We've already had one winner. Maybe we'll get two. That would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? I think so. So, without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the sets in the number of votes. So, least number of votes to most number of votes, and that way you guys can see, and we'll keep the suspense going. So, first of all, we have 2 votes for BFZ. We have 6 votes for Oath of the Gatewatch. We have 11 votes for Kaladesh. We have 14 votes for Aether Revolt. We have 4 votes for Amonkhet. And we have 11 votes for Hour of Devastation. So, of course, we're going to start with good old BFZ. And the reason BFZ has such a little number of votes is because that is the set that we opened our first masterpiece from in this series. Now, if we get a second masterpiece from the same box, that will be pretty crazy, won't it? That'll be pretty exceptional. Let's put it that way. We got a Hagra Sharpshooter, Ondu Rising, Blighted Cataract, and a Smothering Abomination. And I think we have a foil here, so what do we think? Oh man. Kinda looks like it could be, and it's not a land, it's blue. It's a blue card. We got a foil though, a foil Ulamog's Reclaimer, a nice foil uncommon. And of course we get our full art Swamp and an elemental token. So there is that. Next up is Amonkhet with only 4 votes this week. Amonkhet with only 4 votes. Now Amonkhet has 8 foils so far. And at the end of the video I will put up how many foils we've opened from each set. And that'll kind of give you an idea of where we are with our foils. So Amonkhet, do we think we're going to get a foil? Probably not. It's not a very high chance of getting any more foils out of this set. But maybe. Maybe. By Force. Devoted Cropmate. Gale Strike. And a Glorybringer. You guys remember this one? This was one of the chase rares from this set when the set came out. This card is really bonkers, and it was very good in Standard at the time, right? A 4/4 Flying Haste for 5 that you can exert, and it deals 4 damage to target non-dragon creature and opponent controls, which is pretty crazy. No full art land for us here, and just a warrior token. So no full art land from Amonkhet, unfortunately, but sometimes you can't always get full art lands in the set where they only made 1 full art land of each type. Oath of the Gatewatch is next with 6 votes. 6 possible lucky winners here. Let's see what we find. Let's see what we find. What do we got in Oath? We've got a Reckless Bushwhacker. Actually, I think it's at $1, to be honest. Baloth Pup. Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage is an interesting card. This card saw a lot of play and then it got banned, right? So, you know, there's that. And then Stonehaven Outfitter. Just a little 2/2 for 2. And we got a full art forest, but no foil for us there. Okay. Who's next? Next up, we'll do Kaladesh with 11 votes, and then we'll do Hour of Dev, just because that's the set order, I guess. We'll go left to right. Kaladesh, 11 people voted for Kaladesh. Kaladesh was sitting at 6 foils, so maybe we'll see another foil here. Maybe we'll see an invention. Who knows? Hazardous Conditions. Fretwork Colony, Glint Nest Crane, and a Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Wow, look at that. That's another nice hit, too. Gonti still sees play in a number of different formats. He's very good. He's just a sweet 2/3 Death Touch for 4 that exiles 4 cards from your opponent's library, and then you can play it for as long as it remains exiled. So Gonti doesn't even have to be in play for you to be able to play the card still. That's an interesting thing about it. And, did we get a foil? We did get a foil. It's a foil artifact, but it is not, in fact, an invention. However, it is, in fact, a rare. A foil electrostatic pummeler. So there you go. The foil count for Kaladesh will go up. And we got a sweet foil rare out of it. Electrostatic pummeler is actually not a bad little rare. We got a Plains and a Thopter token. Funny, funny thing about the electrostatic pummeler is that there were some really mean decks with that card when it was in Standard. Because you could essentially make a whole bunch of energy with Panharmonicon and things like that, and then like pump this and then pump it like multiple times with 3 energy, and it got out of hand pretty fast. So Hour of Dev is next with also 11 votes, so there's possible 11 winners here. Now Hour of Dev's foil count is very, very low, right? Considering we're on week 30 and we've only hit 4 foils so far out of this box, we're due for some foils here. I would say at least 2, maybe 3 foils out of this box still, and we only have what, 6 weeks left? It's gonna be tight to get all those foils. Anyway, we had a Sifter Worm, a Riddle Form, Consign to Oblivion, and an Earthshaker Kenra. Wow, another rare that was worth a few bucks when it was in Standard. This was another one that was just seeing a lot of play, and it was just very good for the aggro decks, the mono-red aggro decks. No full art land from there either, and we got a Sunscourge Champion token. Alright, Aether Revolt. 14 people voting for Aether Revolt. Our Aether Revolt foil count is pretty low still too. BFZ is about on par for what it should be. What else did we see? We saw one from Kaladesh. Kaladesh is now like in the above average for foils. Deft Dismissal, Ornithopter, good old Ornithopter, Servo Schematic, and Inspiring Statuary. Another very good card. Inspiring Statuary still sees a price tag on it, I believe, a couple bucks. And then just a Swamp and a Servo token. This week was actually a really good week for rares. I mean, it wasn't... I mean, the BFZ pack was kind of meh for rares, but like we did get a foil uncommon. Same with Oath. Oath was kind of meh for rares. But the rares from these 4 sets were all pretty good. I would say... Like, I mean, Gonti definitely saw play. Electrostatic Pummeler saw play. Inspiring Statuary saw play. Glorybringer saw play. Earthshaker Kenra saw play. Like, those all saw play in Standard when they were out. And not only that, some of them still see play. Like, Gonti sees play in Commander for sure. Inspiring Statuary also sees play still. I don't know about Glorybringer and Earthshaker Kenra. I'm sure they see play in some fringe decks, but, like, nothing, like, crazy. But anyway, there you go. And then the foil count should go up for these 2 sets. These 2 sets, the foil count should go up, so we should have 6 here and 7 here. And you should see it all along the top there. Boom. How about that? Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Good luck to everyone again next week. Make sure you leave your comment below. Let me know what set you think might have a masterpiece in it next week. Next week, week 31. We've only got 36 weeks total, so we're getting near the end of the wire here. Let's hope we can open another masterpiece. That would be sweet, wouldn't it? I think it would. Anyway, let's give away some more cards. I'm hoping I can give away some more cards. That's really what I want here. So anyway, thank you so much. Don't forget, I do have a Patreon page where you can help support the channel if you feel so inclined. If you can't support with a monetary value, thank you for just watching and all that kind of stuff. If you're ever looking for singles and things like that, I do have a store. There should be a link below in the description. It's nerdvanastore.ca, and I have a number of singles up there. I tend to try and lower my prices below TCG low. So that way, you know, you're getting a decent price for the cards, and I can recoup some cost from opening all these packs. That's about it. So hopefully you enjoy, and thanks so much. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.